Happy Uniform Day to everybody. It's Spirit Day. Happy uniform. This is Rebel.
Hi, Rebel.
He wants to get out of that
Hi.
shirt. Bye, y'all.
Hi.
Hey, fourth grade. Ready for your art lesson with your friendly neighborhood art teacher? Your expedition this semester has been about simple machines, the forces of change. Your guiding questions, and we'll just work on the ones that have simple machines in them. How could simple machines improve playgrounds to include children with disabilities? How did my service project impact the positive change in the community? Your learning today is I can identify simple machines. I can draw a screw to show the function of the simple machine, and I can fill up my page in coloring completely. Before we begin, you'll need paper, lined or printing paper is fine, pencil and eraser, and coloring supplies. Crayons, colored pencils, or markers are fine. Remember, you're going to be drawing big. Today, we are working on the last of the simple machines, which is the screw. The screw is seen here as an actual little screw, but there are also screws like the screw top to a jar that also works as a simple machine. That's actually the one we're going to be working on, but I wanted you guys to see what it means. So, I didn't know this until now, that a screw is considered to have an inclined plane wrapped around it. That's what makes it screw into the other parts. That's what wraps and screws into whatever it is that you're trying to secure. You can see that these are just the actual little tools called screws. I like the one on the right because it shows you how it is unwrapping the inclined plane around it. Otherwise, it's just a nail. So these are some examples of things that have screw parts, or in one case actually is a screw, and you can see some of these things. Like there's a clamp. That's the one that's at the very bottom on the left. It looks like a C. If you are a woodworker or something like that, you'll use that. The other one at the top above it is a garden hose. That's how we turn them on. You unscrew to start, and then you screw it to close it off. The bottom, you can see there's a screwdriver with a screw, and then the side, more screws. To the upper right hand side, that looks like some sort of drill, probably for digging holes. And then the one in the middle, the one that you probably don't even think about, but is totally useful, is a light bulb. It's got a screw bottom, so it can easily go in and out and then securely stay in the light source. So what you are going to be working on today is drawing a screw top and a jar. And you're going to fill up this jar with whatever you think is going to need to be in that screw top jar. So this is going to involve some... Woo! It's going to involve Miss Fran's knocking the document camera over. This is going to involve drawing a couple of shapes first, mostly ovals. So first, I'm going to start by drawing a very thin... That's not a good oval. Let's fix that. I'm going to draw... Fine, I'll work on the top, and then I'll come down, and that's a little bit better. Much better oval. I'm going to get rid of that extra spot. This is going to be the top of the pot. Might not be the best example to show you, but we're going to look at a medicine bottle. I'm unscrewing the top, and we're going to be drawing. This is the circle up here at the top. So when I tilt it, and you'll see, it kind of looks like that. That's what we're going for with this. We're going for the top. Then we're going to draw down underneath it. We're going to draw one line, two lines, and then actually let's make that a little bit taller, since this is just an example anyway. And then at the bottom we're going to make this another curved line. So now we've drawn a part like here at the top. Then, so we don't forget, Alright, so make sure you get the word up there because that's where, well, the actual screwing would go. And let's draw a little bit, we'll draw these little ridges on the side. So we're going to have and I'm going to erase part of that. Now, watch. I'm going to come back over. I'm going to come back over. And then I'm going to just draw that line behind it. I'll do the same thing over here on this side. And then I'm going to erase again those little inside lines. Make sure that I draw anything that I erase that I need. So that's going to be the screw top, and you can, we'll worry about that in a second. So then let's make the jar. And then down here at the bottom, we're going to draw another little thin oval to make it look like that's a see-through kind of jar. Now we're going to draw the top real quick. Same kind of thing. We're going to draw thin oval. Ooh, that's really hard to see. Let's make that darker. There you go. Thin oval. And then I'm going to draw that tall line that goes down and back, and you won't see the inclined plane on the middle of that. So I'm going to draw those little grips on the sides, and you can decorate a little bit at the top. So once you've drawn all that, next thing you're going to draw is what's going to be on the inside. I'm going to go back to my little standard, and I'm going to start drawing. We'll make them look like there's some candy on the inside. So I'll draw some more. Fill up that jar with what you want to have in there. Something that you think would need to be so keep going with it, fill it up. I'm not gonna do the whole thing because that'd take too long. Now, I'm going to show you a little trick for when you're coloring and you want to make this look more like it's glass. So, we're not coloring the whole thing because that would be hard for you to see what's through it, and we want to make it look like it's glass. So, when you want to make something look like it's glass, I'm going to take a blue, kind of a light blue. And I'm going to draw just a little bit of that very light on the other side. I'm going to draw a little bit along the edge with this. And then I'm going to draw a little along the edge and then down here at the bottom too. That helps make it look like you have glass. Now, color in the word screw. That'll help you see it better and make it look a little bit more interesting. I'm just happening to use the same blue. You can change that color to something else if you want. Color yours in a little bit better than mine. And I'm going to make these little inclined planes a little bit, a little touch of blue. And so this kind of looks like it's got glass. Work on coloring the top. Work on coloring whatever it is that you are putting in here. So I'm going to turn these into peppermints again. Well, kind of. I'm going Like I said, I'm not going to fill up the whole thing because I don't want to take the entire class time for this. So, work on filling up your jar with whatever it is that you think would be in there. Decorate the top. Figure out what color the jar is going to be at the top. And work on your screw simple machine. So, your task today is following the steps, draw the screw top on the jar, illustrate what is in your draw with the screw top, and color. It's pretty simple. Alright, 4th grade. See you next time.